today. I'm going to be reading Adventure Time fan fiction today. I don't know why I want to, but I love Adventure Time so much, and I'm like, you know what? I'll read some fan fiction of it and see what it's like. And I'm like, let's see if it's good or not. And if it's bad, we'll make fun of it together. So let's do this. Finn, Jake, and Marceline was in an adventure to get some stuff for PB. Hey Finn, you alright? You're looking kind of pale, Marceline asked. Yeah, I'm fine. I just need to rest for a bit, Finn answered. But after a while, Finn started coughing out blood and suddenly fainted, but was catched by Jake. Was caught. I'm not gonna correct everything, but you know. Finn! Marcy yelled. Marcy, we need help immediately, said Jake. Where were the quotations? Sorry. Marcy nods and they went to Candy Kingdom as fast as they can. They bursted the door open and yelling for PB. What's going on? PB asked. Finn suddenly coughed out blood and he fainted and he's getting paler, Jake yelled quickly. They quickly sent Finn to the hospital and got checked by Dr. Candy, but she can't figure what's happening to Finn since he is human. But Jake brought Dr. Princess in case they needed more help. And they learned that Finn has a disease that only humans possess and they don't have medicine for it. That was a long sentence. No, that's impossible. No, that's impossible. There must be a cure for it, Jake yelled. I'm sorry, Jake, but a human is very rare, so weren't able to make medicine for his kind, she replies. And it will take years for me to make a medicine for Finn even if we identified what caused it, Princess Bubblegum said sadly. I could turn Finn into a vampire, but being a vampire is like a curse, and really, I don't want Finn to get mad at me for turning him into something he doesn't want to. Okay, Marceline said sadly. I mean, if I was Finn and you were trying to save me, I'd feel actually really happy that you turned me into a vampire because you know what? You're trying to save me and that shows that you care, okay? Even if I didn't want to be a vampire. Plus, there was an episode where Finn and Jake wanted to be turned into vampires, so I'm sure he'd be down. As sorrow and cries filled the room, the uninvited guest enters the room and asks, Hey guys, what's all this sadness, huh? What's with all this sadness, huh? Ice King asked. That's how they ended that one. Ice King, Jake growled. What? I was just wondering what all the fuzz was about. The fuzz? As Ice King said that he noticed that Finn was in bed unconscious. Wait, what happened to Finn? He questions. Finn is terribly ill and could die, so unless you have any way of helping him other than turning him into a vampire, I suggest you go away, Princess Bubblegum stated. Oh, he said, and then he said, there is a way I know. Why didn't he just say then he. There's a way I know that could help, but it's kind of risky, Ice King said. Oh, commercials. What is it, Jake? Wait, what is it? Just tell us, Jake asked furiously. Sheesh, okay, hold on to your horses, Ice King said. You better just spill it. Finn is dying, Jake answered. Why did it move? Jake answered furiously. All right. The way is that I turn Finn into Ice Prince, the Ice King said. What? Hell no, Jake said. Yeah, why would we want you to turn Finn into your kind? PB said, glaring. Hey, you guys asked if I have a way to help him, and that's better than turning him into a vampire, since he can go out to his son freely. He'll be more healthy, more powerful, and since you guys got no other choice, Ice King said. Well, that's a good point, Marceline replied. So what, is he gonna put his crown on Finn? Wouldn't that make him Ice King, not Ice Prince? And wouldn't that, like, kill, Ice King? Because he needs the crown to live? Just saying. Well, that's a good point, Marceline replied. Fine, but why are you willing to do this? PB asked suspiciously. What Finn is the only best friend I had, and who will stop me catching princesses if Finn's wasn't around, the Ice King said. You have a point, but what's the risk that you mentioned before? Marceline asked. Well, Finn must be able to control the ice crown, Ice King said. The one you're wearing? Jake asked. What? No, I made a new crown just in case the one I'm wearing lose power, and since I was able to modify it, it should be easier for Finn to control it, the Ice King finished. What? Aw, cool, I didn't know Ice King was smart enough to make a crown. Well, we don't have any other choice. We don't have any other choice, PB said. I guess you're right. Ice King put the crown on Finn. Jake said, Ice King put the crown on Finn, Jake said. Sorry, I read that wrong, sorry. Alright, here goes nothing. Marceline's point of view. As Simon's putted the crown on Finn's head, Finn's hair suddenly got longer and it's turning white and his pale skin is turning to pale blue color like the Ice King. Why isn't he waking up, Simon? I asked the Ice King. You guys have to wait until Finn completely controls the crown, but if he fails, I'm going to have a new roommate, haha, Ice King said. Not cool, Simon, I said angrily. What do you mean? You guys have to wait until Finn completely controls the crown, but if he fails, I'm gonna have a new roommate, haha. What does that mean? What? Not cool, Simon, I said angrily. Time skip after a few groans from Finn. Finn said, opening his eyes. Finn, Jake yelled. Hey, bro, what happened? He asked, not knowing he became the Ice Prince. Apparently you had an illness that could not be tried, and you were slowly dying, so he kinda turned you into the Ice Prince, Jake replied nervously. What? Where did you guys get the crown for, and why am I not going crazy like Ice King? He asked, kinda worried. Well, I had an extra crown in case mine loses its power, and I modified the crown so that you can easily control its powers. What? If you can make a crown that you can easily control your powers with, then why don't you have that crown instead? Why aren't you wearing that instead? If you could control your powers and and like not be crazy, then you could be Simon again. Clearly he doesn't want to be Simon, he just wants to be Ice King. Okay, okay, okay. I can deal with this. So if I'm the Ice Prince, I can control ice and snow, he questions. Yeah, of course. And if you need help controlling it, just go to this guy, Ice King said, pointing to himself. Nah, I can handle it, Finn said as he made a sword made out of ice. Wow, apparently you're a genius in this, Finn, I said. Well, I did once use the Ice King spellbook to become ice ninjas. Hey, that was a great episode, Finn said while looking at the sword he made and turned it into a living snow bunny. Wow, apparently you would make a great replacement for me in the Ice Kingdom, Ice King said. What? I'm not going to replace you even if you saved me. Kin? That was my fault. Finn said, kinda angry. Jeez, it was just a thought, and besides, I'm not gonna sooner or later, as long as I got magic from this crown, I'm all fine, Ice King said. Well, I'm gonna go fetch PB so she can start examining Finn, I said, leaving the room with joy on my face. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda liking this, but it's definitely wrong. It wouldn't be in the Adventure Time universe. But I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, there's a ton of errors, but it's not terrible. This is Bubblegum's point of view. While I was in my lab mixing some chemicals to make a potion, I suddenly saw Marceline come inside happily and said that Finn was already awake after we rushed to Finn's room. Punctuation, people! As we entered the room, we saw Finn was looking at a mirror that Jake was holding. He was wondering why his short blonde hair turned long and white and his emerald eyes turned to ocean blue color. Oh, hey, PB, Finn said, redirecting his stare to me. Finn, are you all right now? I asked. Yeah, I don't feel any pain anymore from my body, Finn said happily. Well, I'm still gonna run some tests to make sure, I said, worried. Okay, Finn said. Oh, and where is Ice King? I asked. He said he was going to sew me some new clothes for being the ice spring. Friend? No. I still can't talk. Clothes for me, being the ice prince. Finn said, kinda nervous. Well, since you're the Ice Prince, does that mean you're gonna stay at the Ice Kingdom now? I asked. What? No way. And besides, Ice King said I could stay at the treehouse, but I should visit him to train my magic and to see if there are any and to see if there is some abnormalities with the crown. Finn said, kinda worried. Well, that's very thoughtful of him. And what are you worried about? I asked. Well, since Ice King used to be human, and I'm worried I'll end up like him, being old, crazy, and capturing princesses, Finn said. He said that as long as you have a strong will, you will get to control the crown, so just think positive, I said, assuring him. Okay, and where is Marcy? Finn asked. She said she was going home first to get some stuff, I said. Oh, okay, he said. I'm back, Ice King said with a bag in his hands. Imagine him just going, I'm back. Yeah, I can imagine that. Ice King does that. Finn's point of view. How many chapters are in here? Let me check. Oh, there's a lot. Okay, so after this chapter, tell me if you guys like this enough that you would like me to read the rest of it. Um, in another video. Tell me by hitting the like button, and if I get 5 likes, I will do it. I will read the rest. Okay, Finn's point of view. Wow, you work fast, I said, complimenting him. Well, I kinda got excited since I have a new bro to teach, Ice King said happily. Fine, but let's try them on later. PB still needs to check if I'm all good now, I said to him. Okay, fine, but where is Marcy? Ice King asked. She's at home getting some stuff, I replied. He nods. As I was about to go get checked up, I heard Ice King whisper she is in for a treat. After all the was that like a quote? Like, whisper, she's in for a treat, like saying it? And after the examination, PB said that I was all ready to go. And later we returned to my room and we saw Ice King made in ice, like stage and some chairs. Ice King, what is all this? I yelled. Well, I just want to show off some of my finest work, and maybe PB will get interested, he said while redirecting his gaze to PB with a smirk. Not even if you were smart, I would get interested, PB said bluntly. Ouch, Ice King said, holding his chest as if he'd had a heart attack. Hey guys, what's going on? Marceline asked. So he was holding his chest like, okay. Hey guys, what's going on? Marceline asked. Just Ice King trying to flirt with PB again, and his going to make a model the clothes he made for me, and also, did you get what you need? I asked. Yeah, here, she handed it out kind of nervous. What is it? I asked. Just open it, she said excited. As I unwrapped the gift and saw what it was, I was surprised and happy to see what it was. It was a baby blue sword that can change into a staff or an amulet. Wow, Marceline, how did you get this? I said, switching the sword into a staff and into an amulet. I asked Simon to help me buy it in the Wizard City, she said, blushing lightly. Wow, good thing they didn't catch you. That place is for wizard only, right? And how did you buy it? I asked suspiciously. Haha, Finn. Didn't you know I know how to use dark magic? That's how I fly, turn invisible, raise the dead, and Ice King gave me some random junk that all actually costs a fortune, she said, laughing. Oh, that's good to hear, I said, sighing in relief. Oh, okay then. Let's get the show started, Marceline shouted excitedly. What show? I asked, confused. Modeling Simon's handmade clothes, duh, she said, pointing at excited ice cream. Ice cream, excited Ice King preparing the cloths. Oh, I said, suddenly nervousness hitting me. Okay, ignore my terrible reading, I apologize. But if you'd like to see more of this, then put it in the comments below and give it a big like. And remember, you guys are all amazing. So, yeah. If you want to follow me on Wattpad, I'm on Wattpad and I have my own books on there. It's Minimymo. It's in the description, but it's also just Minimymo. So, yeah. And remember, don't give up on your dreams. If this person really wants to be a writer, they just need some practice and some time, and they can really do this. So, whatever you're dreaming, I'm sure you can do this. Just keep on trucking on. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Minimymo signing off. Bye.